Exciting news in the world of tungsten weights. Freedom Tackle has came out with tungsten, and this stuff is amazing. So obviously I've been using tungsten for years and years and years, and I always would use tungsten, and sometimes it was hard to find, and even I've went through times where I made my own inserts, but I never wanted to use tungsten that didn't have an insert in it, because when tungsten was first made, the manufacturing process, hey, let's face it, they didn't have the technology 15 years ago, 10 years ago, even 5 years ago that they have today. And Freedom has figured out that manufacturing process to where you finally don't need an insert inside your weight. We always had plastic inserts. Man, I've done everything from using shrink wrap to the little hose inside of a washing machine that actually goes from the little place where you put the soap in to down into the bin. That little hose, put some epoxy and stuffed it down in there. I've used the little squirt straw, the little fish busting rapacitus, interrupting our tungsten video. Can you imagine? But I've even used the little straws from a WD-40 spray can and epoxied those and put those inside tungsten sinkers so it has an insert. But finally, the manufacturing process, the guys at Freedom, they figured it out. Perfect tungsten. It's like 98.9%. It's almost pure tungsten. So they're really, really small. Heck, look at this. Look how small the 1.5 ounces. That's an 1.5 ounces. That's a big punching weight. Look how small that thing is. It's absolutely amazing. And yes, I actually did weigh these things to make sure they were actually 1.5 ounces, because you know me, I like punching. But they've come out with it. The manufacturing process is awesome. No inserts. And I'll tell you, I'll give you a little trick to make sure that your weights are actually good. Get a piece of monofilament line, get your buddy to wrap one end around his hand, slide the sinker on it, and then have your buddy hold the other end of it and pull it tight like this. And then you grab the sinker in the middle and run it around up and down the line. And if it scrapes that line up real bad, the inside of that sinker is no good. Well, you can try that with the Freedom Tungsten, because you're not going to get any of that. The manufacturing process has finally been perfected. Freedom Tungsten. It's the only tungsten weights I'm using from here on out.